Welcome to PUG TV. This is Jadrian, and we're hanging out in EverQuest 2 tonight. We are going to go and visit another really cool place that we found, and tonight we're hanging out on the Antonia Bayle server, kind of going back to our roots for a night. After we view this home, we'll probably go do like a short little dungeon run and check something out. But the house that we're going to, keep forgetting I don't have to hit escape, I just gotta click that button. But the home that we're gonna go check out is under large homes number 1. This came out a little while ago, but this is the Cathederal of Innorruuk, and the owner is Dalthake. Published 3 days ago, but my wife points out the design was by Jazabelle, so we know Jazabelle a little bit, but she does amazing work. So we're gonna go in here and check this out, and this will be my first time in it. I believe my wife went in it and she was like, oh my goodness, this is phenomenal, because she was working on her Roman villa and she was like, well, I don't feel like posting the Roman villa now, but so I'm anxious to come in here. Let's see, Obram. Hey Obram. Obram joined in and is checking the room out. So we're gonna go take a look at the Cathedral of Innorruuk. I hope I said that right. I don't know. Is it Innorruuk? Innorruuk? This guy. So let's hop on in. Give this a moment to load. So I'm pretty excited. She says it's huge. And she says it's gorgeous, so.
Gorgeous!
And looks like this is the entrance. So let's just take a look around. Oh yeah, let me get rid of that. Okay, I think there's one book, so I'll have to put my screen on to read the book here. Alright, so here we are. This is the entrance. And let me get into walk mode. And I almost feel like I need like some choir music or something. Clicky. Oh, I missed the teleport pad. Oh, probably because I gotta have my ooey on. Oh, yeah, probably. Am I supposed to get a choice? I probably screwed it up by messing with my ooey. Did I mess it up? Okay. Silly ooey. Alright, let's turn it back off. And then, let's see here. Obram, good evening everyone. Thanks for dropping in, Obram. Stay with us, hang out, we're just chilling. And Gamer Me says, no wonder the gods left Norrath. People can't even get their names right. Yeah. They came back. Oh, the problem is. And then Buddha, yeah, turn my interface on. I know it's tough to run through here. I gotta, you know, anyway, interface. Wow, now that I'm in it, oh man, oh my gosh. Alright, that is pretty incredible. Wow. I'm just looking. I can only imagine what it took to get this pattern replicated across the ceiling, and wow. And the dome and the stained glass. Wow. I remember looking over my wife's shoulder as she kind of walked through it, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. But being in here, that's impressive. That is very cool. The columns, yes, this is very cathedral-ishy. And I like it because I know Innorruuk is like for dark elves, and I know dark elves have all these points and jaggedy things, so points and jaggedy's on the pews really seems to fit, and it's kind of got that bluish purplish, so it even fits the colors that I know. And there's like something hiding under that pew. But
What's part of the chair?
oh, okay, because I was like, you know, but being, oh yeah, I can see everybody's got it. Let's see, what is this? Do they have guards here? Hey, that armor looks familiar. Looks better on me though. Oh, standing over a fallen.
This is Ulkruk, the Lady of Insurrection. Her betrayal of love was so great that she was embraced by the powers of hate. Given new life among the stars, she now sits in the pantheon of hate, forever renamed.
And then the gamer me says, now all you need is the organ music. Oh.
Just wait for it.
Oh, alright. And then the Buddha says, I love her, she is my hero. Well, you know, you are a troll. I guess that fits. Alright, so let's come up here, and here's where they perform their unholy rites and preachings and spew hate. And it looks cool too. Little altar and unholy water. And then let's see what's behind the scenes. Well, not much here, but I really love what she did with all the columns. And I really like I wish I could just take my finger and show you how I'm pointing on the screen, but what I'm really impressed with is how the columns go up, and then even though there's three, they then converge to like a point here at the top of the dome. See how they, you know, they just kind of converge. I'm just impressed with what she did for the ceiling. Very cool. And I love this altar. And then you got some funky looking dude there, and some skulls and candles. Alright, what else do we need to see? And this reminds me of, like, every time you watch a movie they go to like a Catholic church and there's the pulpit right there. Alright. Well, I guess it doesn't have to say Catholic church, but
Don't take that door.
okay, which door? That door? That looks like the guild door. Okay, so we found some stairs. We're gonna head on up. Chandeliers. You know, things look better with my personal torch off. I think I'll just have to leave that off more often. Ah. Ha ha ha. And there you go. Don't quite hear the music, but there's the organ. Oh, look at that. All the pipes. That's pretty freaking sweet. Let's see here. Nibuda, I love her. Oh, and then the gamer me says, literally or figuratively, that's Innorruuk. That's a picture. Oh, and then the picture I saw the guy, that was a picture of Innorruuk. That's a picture you can get with the loot cards from Lawn. I keep seeing I for Ion, but Lawn. That's the Legends of Innorruuk card game. And then Buddha says, okay, help me out here, Raz. What is that gold symbol from?
It is from the altar to Innorruuk.
And
There's a symbol on it that if you turn the altar in just the right way, you just get the symbol.
so she was saying like they were able to embed the altar in here just enough. So I mean, if you're gonna scrutinize the work, just right back in here somewhere is the altar, and that's the only part that shows from the altar right there. And then I love the fact they got a book. Now this is impressive. Knobs and keys. Like, what the heck? Is there actually an organ?
There are 2 repaired pianos back there.
Amazing.
And the knobs are made out of the rack of love potions.
Oh, that's what those are. Those are like potion tops. Okay. And I love how they got the pipes. I mean that looks like an organ. In fact, well, when I see it, I imagine like the Phantom of the Opera. You know, those old silent movies just sitting back there playing on the pipes. And then Nabuda follows up with, yeah, I totally did not even recognize it. So that's clever use of stuff. And then Obram says, the place is amazing, very detailed. Yeah, this is phenomenal. I gotta admit, this is very cool. Oh, so what that means is...
Jazabelle is awesome.
And what was the other place we visited by her? Didn't you said she did the which one? I think it's the library. Not sure. Memory is poor. I have a poor memory. I had to check my notes.
The Tudor farmhouse was also Jazabelle's.
Yep, we visited that one a long time ago, and I don't even know if you could find that video now, but we did visit the Tudor house.
And the Norrathian Research Library was also by Jazabelle.
And now when we went to not too long ago, and that place is also very cool, chronicling and keeping track of all the books that she can get. Amazing. Just the fact that she's cataloging the books was amazing. But Yeah, this is super, super, super cool. There you go. So you can even see the organ from back here. And then they got a huge stained glass window. Which, when I was up here, I didn't look at it before. But there it is. You can see the organ. So very cool. I only see one set of steps going up. So I think that's everything. There was no other rooms. Just make sure we're not missing anything. So what do you think? This was, I didn't see the name of the island or whatever this was built on, but this is probably all built from scratch too, I think.
This is built in, I believe, the 7-year veteran reward house.
Oh. Hmm.
The Miss Moore Crags estate. I'm not positive on that, but I think it is.
Oh, because it does say 5-room inn. Hmm. That's still pretty amazing though, because I'm thinking though that the walls and the ceiling and everything though, that's she had to do that, right?
With the exception of some of the details in these far side columns, yes.
Crazy amount of work.
No, that's part of it, the Brazier of Hatred, so yes, she did build those too.
Wow. And then the Buddha says, yes, the library looked like a Nariac house. And then, let's see, and then the Gamer Me place is huge. Yes, very big. I mean, and even just the cathedral itself, the fact that you've got this crazy high ceiling and this is built inside of an established place, it's pretty huge.
It is a Nariac house. It must be built outside Breakout.
A breakout, yeah. And then the Buddha...
I didn't look at the door.
And then the Buddha says the door he showed us when he zoned in, pretty sure that's the MCE door. And then the Gamer Me says they must have blocked off the rest of the estate. Because he has the Miss Moore
It is not the Miss Moore estate, it is a Nariac home. Probably a 5-room Nariac house. It's probably built over the pit.
Oh.
After you break out.
In Obram, he also points out that it's probably all in, I think it's all in the breakout area, and the Buddha says, and then, oh well, my original guess was right, I guess.
I can tell by the door. And that first door in the outside is a Nariac door.
Oh, I guess I gotta turn my thing on if I want to get out. Hey, that looks normal. I did. So one last peek. So this again was the cathedral. Let me pull the full up name again real quick here. So it's the Cathedral of Innorruuk. The owner is Dalthake, once again on the Antonia Bayle server. So I always encourage folks, even though you normally might not play on Antonia Bayle, if you have a spare character slot, every time that we visit a server, I encourage you, please make a character on that server and just go pay a visit and, you know, take a look around, and if you like it, give it some likes, you know, because the only way that we're going to keep growing the community or showing support for the community is the fact that, you know, you can go and like things, and then that shows the developers that what the folks are doing is, you know, loved and supported, and they'll continue to develop tools for it. So please, you know, go and just be a part of it. If you don't build, at least go and view things that people are building and give your votes and show your support. So this one, Cathedral of Innorruuk. So with that, we'll go ahead and, well, here, I'll just go ahead and give a vote real quick here, because that deserves some creativity and some style. I will add to it. And then, let's see, I gotta trigger the portal. There it is. We'll go ahead and exit. Here we are.
You don't want to go out that way.
Yeah, because I will die. Because I'll go out someplace evil, and I'm just too much of a goody two-shoe. Oh, even though I've got the sexy bald, the very fact that even though I'm wearing evil-looking armor, I'm in fact a goody two-shoe. So they would probably hurt me. So, alright, what we're going to do then is drop off for just a moment, and then when you come back, we'll be ready to do another dungeon walkthrough this time though. But we're going to find another dungeon that we haven't done before, give it a run through, and see what we like and dislike, and just try to cause some havoc. Alright, so I will be back momentarily.